Creamer Media's Mining Weekly is speaking to Paul Miller, the director of AmaranthCX. Paul, South Africa needs more listing on its stock exchanges. We're particularly short of junior mining listings. What can be done to encourage companies in general and junior mining companies in particular to go public?
Well, a lot of the building blocks are in place. We have a stock exchange that punches way above its weight relative to the size of our economy. We've got 9 trillion rand in contractual and other savings in the economy. We have a wonderful tradition of being a marketplace for mining companies. And we still have, to some extent, the analysts and the professionals in place to make it happen. But it's not happening. And so that, of course, that's what raises the question, what can be done? And I think there are a couple of things that mitigate against listing companies on the stock exchange. If you just think in 1980, when the gold price spiked, the JSE had half of all the world's mining market capitalization listed on it. By 1995, we had 121 mining companies. It fell to about 40 or 50 just before the last commodities boom. It rose to 69 by 2008, and I'm afraid it's been downhill from there, and we're now sitting with just 41 mining companies. Of course, they're big mining companies. There's still a significant market for mining shares on the JSE. But what you and I are both concerned about is, where are the new mining companies coming from? Why aren't there new mining companies listing on the JSE? And sadly, I think that's because there's a massive bias on the JSE in the way the market is now structured against smaller companies. I would think the best place to start would be with the wonderful relaxed rules and low costs of inward dual listings. If we could simply encourage 20 or 30 foreign listed companies that are active in South Africa to apply for a rapid, low cost, fast track listing on the JSE. We've seen companies like Orion Minerals, Alpha Min Resources have some success with that approach, and it's time for more companies to try that. And I think fundamentally we as a country need to say, listen, we need to recover post-COVID. We need our financial sector to continue to develop. Let's go and ask these companies to list on the JSE. Let's get the minister to ask these companies to list on the JSE. And we could start with Petra Diamonds or Tronox or Jupiter Metals or Ivanhoe Mining. These are very significant investor-friendly companies, and they would not count as part of the foreign investment allowance. They would count as your domestic investment allowance if we could just get them to list on the local stock exchange. And I think that would be a good first step.
That was Creamer Media's Mining Weekly, speaking to Paul Miller, the director of AmaranthCX.